Prologue. The zombie outbreak has swept across the country, and the dead won't stay dead. Trapped in the Echo Ridge Mall, a small band of humans from all walks of life must save the world. They'll have to keep their heads cool and their guns loaded as they face a wall of undead horror. With some quick thinking and some lucky headshots, they just might fulfill their objectives and get out alive, or end up as lunch. Hey guys, tonight we are playing Tiny Epic Zombies, and this is one of my favorite Tiny Epic games of the series. I think with the amount of different play modes you can play as this game, the cooperative solo mode is what I enjoy the most. However, playing as the zombie against other players is quite fun as well. So tonight what we're doing is we're playing a solo playthrough of Tiny Epic Zombies, and we will be playing as the farmer and the teenager. The zombie that we will be playing against, or the master zombie, will be the burglar zombie. Let's go ahead and try and pull a face-up view of him real quick. That's the burglar zombie. And since we're playing solo mode, we're just going to be only playing the static effect, which is when a player is overrun, they must perform a drop check. And below it reads, drop check. Roll the melee die. If a single damage or double damage is rolled, that player must drop one weapon or backpack item they are carrying, their choice, into their current store. So he's gonna, since he's the burglar zombie, he's gonna really want to take our items as much as possible. So this is different. I haven't played against this one yet. Then again, I've played this about 5 or 6 times now, but there's so many different characters on the reverse side there. They're zombies. So this one will be interesting. I haven't played against him yet. Our objectives for tonight's game will be to assemble the arsenal, to call the COC. The COC, I want to say CDC. And we need to fix the helicopter. So just you're probably not going to be able to see the writing on those because they're so small, but the assembly arsenal, essentially what we'll be doing is whenever we go back to the courtyard, we can give ammunition and also weapons. And then let's see here, so it's going to be, we need to give a total of 12 ammunition and 3 different weapons for the weapon cache to fulfill the objective. The next objective is the call the COC, and right here in the middle, right here, there is a radio token. So that's the actual radio. So one of the two, either the farmer or the teenager, will actually be carrying the radio, and there's going to be certain cards, frequency cards, excuse me, throughout the game, and the only way to pick those frequency cards up is with the player that has the radio. And then what happens is when you have the radio and pick up the frequency cards, you'll move the objective marker over, and you'll also gain the ammunition from that. So it's not too difficult of an objective. The first one isn't too bad either. It's just, you've got to be careful not to give too much ammunition, and obviously giving up weapons is always unfortunate, but you got to get that cash built. The last one will be the fix the helicopter. So right now we have the first objective parts token right here. So what'll happen is if a player clears that room, they can pick up, because we're playing with both a girl and a guy, they can pick up that token, and when they go back once they go back to the courtyard, they can drop that token to advance the marker, and then that token will go to the next spot up, wherever the number 2 is. And so we'll do that up to 4 times. So the objectives are, we've got like a really symmetrical, in a way, objectives where we're coming back to the courtyard to bring all of our stuff. So we're going to be traveling a lot back to the courtyard and back out. The farmer, I haven't played with him yet. He's interesting. So his ability is Country Tough. When you are overrun, immediately roll the melee die. You only take 1 damage if you roll either a single damage or double damage. Okay, so it looks like if we roll either the blue zombie or the surge, we won't take any damage. So he's Country Tough. And then the teenager is funny. I've played with her before. Her ability is called Sugar Rush, and anytime I think of, or I see her, she reminds me of in Wreck-It Ralph, the little teenager from Sugar Rush, or the candy video game. But hers is, after being overrun and taking 1 damage as normal, you may immediately go to a room without a zombie up to 3 rooms away. You may then perform its action. So she'll take the damage, but she runs off really quick. She's got that candy rush in her. So it looks like this time we've got a police car. And the police car is nice. You can move up to 3 entrances away and leave the car there, and somebody else can use it. So the objectives tonight aren't too bad. And you know, we've got some traps, some caches. We always want to try and do that. So we're going to go into this and we're going to play it out. I've already got it set up, so we're just going to go straight into it and see if we can complete our objectives. The last 2 games I've played, I've lost. So hopefully we can redeem ourselves here. We've got our zombies over here. Also, this, if you haven't seen this yet, anytime a Tiny Epic game comes out, I always get the Kickstarter. So you get the additional things. So there's going to be certain things. If you get the retail version, you might see things that you won't get in the retail version. I can't say exactly what it is. But, you know, of course, the mat is custom from the Kickstarter. And I think you can still order these from Gambling Games. So there should be, if you're wanting these mats, you should still be able to whenever. I know sometimes they go out of stock, but they come back every so often. You just got to look out for them. And then up here we have the custom weapons. We've got our supply deck over here, and then this is the search deck over here that we have. So yeah, we're going to go straight into it here without further ado. I think the farmer is going to go first, since, you know, he's kind of the leader and the older guy and feels he needs to be the leader. So I think we're going to give the teenager the radio, and we're going to let the farmer kind of go out and maybe get some parts for the helicopter. So that'll be his objective. So the rule, I'm gonna play this game like you already know the rules. If not, just watch a how-to video, and then from there you can come back and watch this. But I might say some rules and stuff as I go, but we'll go straight into it here. So the farmer's gonna go first. So he's gonna move 1. And we're going for the farmer. We're going for the helicopter token here. So he's going to move 1. He's going to go 2. I think we're going to go ahead and spend an ammunition to shoot this zombie. Get him out of there. And then we'll go ahead and pick up since there's no zombies in the room, we'll go ahead and pick up the supply cache. And we'll just put it on his card right there. And then for his third action, we're going to go here, and we'll go ahead and pick up that helicopter parts token. So that's not bad for our first move. We were able to kill a zombie, get a supply cache, and then get that first objective token to get things rolling. So we're looking pretty good here. Now, let's go ahead and, excuse me, one last thing before I should have had set up. Each player in solo mode will draw a single supply card here. And let's go ahead and see if we make noise. Okay. So it doesn't look like we make noise, which is great. Obviously the orange symbol does not match the green symbol. So we're only going to add a single zombie to each of the orange rooms. And let's see, we've got one here. And we've got one here. All right. So those two, not too bad. Looks like the left side over here is getting kind of full with a little bit of zombies, so we've got to look for that. However, we've got a katana over here. The katana is pretty cool. So once per turn during a melee attack, you may reroll the melee die. So that's always good. Let's get a view here. See the blue lights on my camera there. Yeah, so I might show the cards, I might not, depending, but it'll slow down time there. So yeah, so let's go ahead and draw the search card there, and then it'll be the teenager's turn. So let's see what we want to do with the teenager. So we said she's going to be the radio player, person hold the radio. So obviously the first thing you're going to have to do is move. So we're going to move one, and I think we'll go ahead and shoot a zombie. So we'll get this zombie out of there since they're in an adjacent room. Second move, we will move back and we'll go ahead and pick up the radio. No need to gain any health, so we're at full. And then I think the third move, I think we're gonna go ahead and go up top here. See what we can do from there. Okay, so let's go ahead and search and see if we made noise, but we're in the courtyard, so not too bad. All right, so we got a shotgun. You may perform a ranged attack even on a zombie in your same room. So that's awesome. You know, as much as I want to, so since we are in the courtyard, we choose one of the 4 adjacent stores to put this in. And I think we're going to put it up top because I much rather would like to see a teenager in this game with a shotgun than the farmer. So we'll put this up here. All right, good deal. So we're going to go ahead and add zombies. Since we're in the courtyard, we really don't make noise. We'll go ahead and add one to each green room. So unfortunately, the farmer is going to get overrun. So let's go ahead and first we'll put one in this green room. Now don't forget we're country tough, so what we're going to do, so he's considered to be overran. When you are overrun, immediately roll the melee die. You only take 1 damage if you roll either a 1 or a 2. So let's see if his country tough gets him. Let's see if he stays tough. Alright, cool. So he does. Alright, good deal. So that zombie's not doing anything because we're country tough. We got a pitchfork and maybe soon a katana, and he's just going to be going crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw a card here. And sorry, let me reread the burglar because okay, so yeah, so I've just got to ensure that I keep remembering this. It's not a big deal right now. So when a player is overrun, they must perform a drop check. Roll a melee die. If it's a 1 damage, 2 damage is rolled. That player must drop 1 weapon or backpack item they're carrying. Alright, so fortunately we don't have any weapons right now. So we've just got to look out for that because that can definitely hurt us. So let's go ahead into the farmer's turn. So he's definitely going to have to move first. So let's go ahead and move 1, and he'll go ahead and use his 22 pistol he's got. Get a headshot on this zombie right there. And let's go ahead and, since the store is clear, let's go ahead and equip this katana. So he's got the katana, and we'll look for the katana up here. There we go, right here. A farmer with a katana. This guy is not playing around. Alright, so that was all in our first move. Now we got to be careful with the ammo. We don't want to get too low, and then if we do, we could potentially die. So we want to try and get to some areas here with ammunition if possible. But right now we want to try and start getting this objective. So the second move we will go here, and then the third move we will go there. So we're in the courtyard. So the first thing we will do is complete the first objective. Alright, so upon entering the courtyard with the part, advance the objective marker 1. Alright, then reset the objective, placing the marker token on the next space instead of on this card's track. Oh, listed on this card's track, sorry. Alright, so this will go to number 2. So we're going to look for the number 2 is right here. Alright. So that's what we're going to go for next. And, you know, nobody's really specifically in charge of collecting parts. I just kind of made that the farmer. So the teenager could potentially go up there to get the other ones. So also what we have is a supply cache. So when you come back to the courtyard, we'll reset the supply cache, and that will allow us to draw 1 supply card here, and it's a bazooka. A farmer could potentially have a katana and a bazooka. So the bazooka is really cool. After a ranged attack, you must roll the melee die. If you roll a surge, all zombies in that store are killed. If you roll a 1 or a 2 damage, take the wound. So that kind of makes sense, right? Because maybe a farmer doesn't know exactly how to shoot a bazooka. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip this. So he's going to have 1 melee item and 1 ranged item. Let's look for the bazooka here, right here. And maybe at some point we might just put this in the cache later on. But we'll see what he can do there. Alright. So he's got the bazooka. Let's go ahead and search the store here. Alright, so we have an event. Place 1 additional zombie into this store, then discard this card. And it was blue. Since we're in the courtyard, we'll go ahead and place it in one of the adjacent stores. So I guess we'll just put it into the green one where we just came from. That kind of makes sense because so the event card reads just 1 bite. Alright, so we'll put that there. Just let this be our discard pile up here. Alright, so we're looking okay here. So the zombie's going to go ahead and see if we made noise. We didn't because we're in the courtyard, so we're going to go into blue. So we're going to put 1 zombie here and 1 zombie here. Alright. So the stores are starting to fill up. He will draw a card from the search deck. Alright. Okay. So, just real quick, talking about the rules. If the supply or the search deck ever runs out, we'll get 1 more turn, and if we don't complete the objectives, we lose the game. And if both the survivors, the little mini survivors right here, are eaten, and we will lose the game as well. So, oh, excuse me. One other thing I forgot to do is whenever we bring a supply cache, we increase the barricade by 2. Okay, sorry about that. And okay, so now it will be the teenager's turn. So I think she's gonna want to try and get that shotgun and get that helicopter token there. So let's go ahead and move her up 1 room. Let me see the the room ability. Bonus round, if you perform a melee attack against a zombie in this room, gain 1 additional move this turn. Well, there's no zombies in there, so first move there. Let's go second move here. Do I want to shoot her? Or shoot the zombie? Or do I just want to go in and... Let's go. She's going to be a little agile here. Third move, we're going to go in and we're going to do melee. Let's see what happens here. See if we can get like a surge or something. Alright. Ooh. Okay, that is double damage. So, zombie still dies, but we take 2. So we pressed our luck there. But he is gone. So now let's go ahead and get that shotgun. Right here. And let's look. Here we go. Let's put that shotgun on that teenager. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and get this helicopter parts token. Put it on her thing there. Okay, well at least now we can go back to the, since we're moving out and coming back to the courtyard so much, I'm not too afraid to take too much damage, but we have to be mindful of that. So let's go ahead and see if we make noise here. Alright, so orange, so it looks like we don't make noise there. And the good thing is there is a frequency card, so we'll definitely be able to call the CDC. Yeah, it is the CDC. From that objective so far away, it looked like CDC. So you must have the radio advance the objective token. Great. So next turn we'll be able to potentially get that frequency in there. So let's add these to the orange. Alright, so 1 here and 1 here. Okay. Okay, let's draw a card here for her. Alright, so now it's going to be back to Farmer Joe. Let's see. Well, we have the bazooka. Wonder if we just want to go in and blow something up here. This room over here looks a little scary. We could go 1, 2, shoot with a bazooka over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's help the teenager out. Let's go 1, 2. Let's go ahead and use an ammunition here. Let's go ahead and kill this zombie, and then let's roll a melee die. See if we can get a surge on this. Oh, so we take a wound because Farmer Joe doesn't know how to use a rocket launcher yet. So we moved 1, 2. We might want to try and use it again. I don't know. He's got a katana. Took 1 damage. Sure, why not? Well, no, I don't think we want to risk using all my ammunition. Especially if we get overran. But he is country tough. Let's just move back one. Let's kind of go in and out with a rocket launcher. Maybe heal up next turn and go and blow something else up. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we make noise. We're in the courtyard, so first aid. You know, that might be nice to have. Teenager's going to be running back. 1, 3. Let's put the first aid over here. And then we're going to add 1 to the blue, which is here. And 1 over here. That room. Alright, so we're playing safe a bit right now. Let's go ahead and draw a card here. The farmer. And let's go ahead and pass it over to the teenager. So we're going to move 1. We'll go ahead and pick this frequency card up. So we have the radio, so we can advance the objective token. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll gain the ammunition, so she'll gain 3. She'll just go back up there. So that was 1 move. Let's go 2, and then 3. So we'll heal 2. We also have the parts token. So let's go ahead and advance this up. Alright, yep. Alright, so we'll go to, let's see here, 3? Where are you at, number 3? Oh, right here. Okay. So there is that one. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what happens here with making some noise. Alright, revolver. Okay. So the revolver is, if you are overrun, you may immediately spend 1 to kill the zombie and not take a wound. Well, that's cool. I might want to exchange that for the shotgun. I think that will help the teenager, right? Because we have Country Tough on Farmer, and we also have, we'll potentially have the revolver. Let's go ahead and put it in this room over here. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna make noise here. Okay guys, so let's add these zombies here. So it'll go in clockwise order when the corner stores are filled up. So the next space available, we'll add 1 here. Oops, he is upside down. And the other blue one, same here. So this would be 3. He will go there. Alright, so the zombies are starting to fill up here. Let's go ahead and draw our card. And let's go ahead. Well, Farmer does have the bazooka. So let's go ahead and go over to this room here. And let's make a ranged attack on that middle zombie right here. So let's take him. Let's go ahead and roll a dice, see if we can get better odds here. And see if we can blow those zombies up. Alright, so we don't. That's another damage, unfortunately, so he'll take 1. I think he'll come back here and he'll heal 2. 1, 2. Alright, so that was 1 to shoot, moved, heal, and then our third action, I think we are, I mean, we could. The bazooka is cool. Our strategy right now, we're gonna be running low on ammo, which is kind of nasty. And I think the weapons cache is probably gonna be our last objective to complete. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move 1 to here, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so we'll move there. Let's go ahead and see what card we draw. Frequency card. Alright. So that's going to be a purple room. So we're still in the courtyard. Let's go ahead and put that right here for the teenager. Let's go ahead and add some zombies. So purple. We will add 1 here. And we will add 1 here. Okay. Alright, no big deal. Kill the zombies, that's all that matters, right? Okay, so I think the teenager is going to go ahead and run on out, try and get a frequency card, and then maybe move over here to get that revolver and that token. So she's looking okay. I think she's at 0. Makes sense because she healed too. Let's go ahead and go 1 to here. Let's shoot a zombie. So let's take him out. Let's go to here. Let's shoot another zombie because might as well get that supply cache. We'll get the supply cache and we'll also get a frequency card. We'll be able to gain 1 ammunition, so that worked out. And we also get to increase the frequency here. Okay, so we're getting close. And so that was 1 to shoot, 2 shot again. So I think our third action is we're gonna go here. Let's see what the room objective is here. Pickups. Oh yeah, that's to pick up supplies. Okay, we're just gonna go over here, and then we're gonna roll. We're gonna do a melee. Let's see if we can get some surge going here. All right, so no damage, but the zombie still dies. All right, so that's gonna be our third. Let's hope that we don't make noise here. All right. Okay, good. We don't. We have a grenade. So the grenade is when entering a store, discard this card and kill all zombies in the store. Then roll the melee die to see if you take wounds. You know what? Let's go ahead and put it. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to put it here. What am I thinking? Okay, so looks like the purple rooms. So 1's going into the police garage here. And 1 is going here. So that was a good card to draw. Especially for the noise. Okay, so it's Farmer's turn. So I guess what we will do, since the teenager's doing all the work right now, let's go ahead and use that bazooka. So let's move 1 back. Oops. So unfortunately we're going to have to waste a move to... We're going to move 1 forward. And then we're going to do a ranged attack on this zombie. Let's go ahead and roll that melee dice. Let's see if we can blow up the rest. Alright, so we did. Good deal. Alright, so we'll go ahead and kill these zombies. That was great work, Mr. Farmer. And now, he might move into the store and use the police car. Although we could go right here and gain an ammunition, because he is running a little low, shooting those bazookas. Let's read the police car again. Enter the police car. You may immediately go to a store entrance up to 3 stores away. Afterward, leave the vehicle in that room. Any player may use it again in future turns. Well, we do have the katana. We don't need to heal too much. So here's a gain 1. Any entrances with ammunition? 3 away? I don't see any. Okay. I mean, we definitely could clear out something. He is getting pretty low. This would be a fun one to do if we weren't too low on ammunition. Because if I start taking hits, we do have the katana. And he is country tough. I could clear out this place with the teenager. You know what? Let's move into this. Alright, as a third. And we're going to take the police car. We're going to use everything we can. I think we're going to risk it. We have the katana, so we're going to go right over to here. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and do our melee. So we have the katana. Let's see if we can get a surge with the katana here. Alright, we did. Awesome. So this goes away. We'll take a free action. 1 additional move with the surge. We'll go here. Let's go ahead and roll and see what we get here. Alright, we're going to use our once per turn because that's 2 damage. We do not want that. Alright, so unfortunately we take 1. But we cleared up that space pretty good. Alright, so that was 3. Let's go ahead and search the room here. Alright, we got another frequency card. And thank goodness it didn't make noise. So the zombie's going to add 1 here. And add 1 to here. There we go. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Actually, that was really good of the farmer. Bazooka and then chop through with his katana. I'll take that. Alright, next up is the teenager. Okay, so we have the shotgun right now. I'd much rather want to have the revolver. So let's go ahead and move here. Let's roll our melee dice. Alright, we got a surge. Awesome. So then, still on the first move, we'll go here and let's attack again. Alright, for nothing. So that was great. Alright, so the second thing is we will pick up the ammunition token. It seems like the teenager is doing all the work here. And let's see what we can get over here. Let's exchange the shotgun since they're both ranged weapons for the revolver. Let's go ahead and just put that down there and we'll put this next to it. Let's get the revolver. Let's see, where are you at? It's a big revolver here. Look at that, it's like half her size. I mean, I guess that makes sense since she's a teenager. And let's go ahead and take the grenade. It's a backpack item. It's going to be great to have, right? Alright. So that was all one, let's see here, that was all 1 move. Second move is we're going to go here and we're going to actually pick up another supply cache. Nowhere in the rules does it state that you can't have multiple supply caches. So we'll take that for our second move. And I'll tell you what, I think we're going to jump over into that room right here and maybe use the grenade. Alright, let's do that. Let's go over here and let's discard the hand grenade. Alright, and kill all the zombies in that store. Nice. That's what we're looking for. Teenagers doing work. However, we then roll the melee die to see if we take wounds. So let's see if she gets another lucky surge or Alright, oh. So we'll take 2 wounds because she got a little happy there. 1, 2, no big deal. Alright, so she did a lot of work there. Let's go ahead and see if we make noise with the teenager. Alright, first aid. So yeah, unfortunately we do. That will go there. And whenever we make noise in the solo mode, we will be adding 2 zombies each. So let's go ahead and add 1 here and 1 here. And then it looks like she's gonna be overran. Oh, and we have the burglar zombie. So she'll be overran. So let's see here. Roll the melee die. If it's a 1 or a 2 is rolled for wounds, that player must drop the weapon or backpack item they are carrying. Alright. So good thing we used our grenade. Let's go ahead and roll. Alright, good deal. So she keeps it. And then she will take a wound because she is overran. However, she has Sugar Rush. After being overran and taking 1 wound as normal, you may immediately go to a room without a zombie up to 3 rooms away. You may then perform its action. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go 1, 2. Alright, because that is a room without a zombie. And then we'll perform its action. 1, 2. Now here's the question. Without a zombie, you may then perform its action. So you may immediately move up to 3 rooms away. You may immediately go to a room. Alright, so we're going to follow the rules. I guess you could interpret it any way where I could go ahead and do everything else with what she has. Or we're just going to say she moved there and just did the room's action, exactly like it reads on the card. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a card here. But still okay, she healed, she's in the area where she needs to be. And she'll be able to do a lot there. Alright, so it's going to be Farmer Joe's turn. So he is low on ammo, and he's taken a wound. Let's see. I know he wants to use that bazooka, but I don't know if we want to do that. So it has a police car. We could use the police car over here after we get rid of that zombie. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go over here. Let's kill this zombie. See what we get. We have the katana. Alright, so no damage. I'll take that. I won't re-roll that. So now I guess our next thing would be, because we're cutting it close. I don't think I want to cut it any more close. So as far as using the ammunition. Where do we want to go? So his priority right now is he's done some good work. He needs to get more ammunition. Fortunately, we can't use the frequency cards because he doesn't have the radio. Maybe we might trade the radio to the farmer so he can start using the frequencies. I think that would be a good idea. Okay, so let us, we could go 1, kill that, and go here. We can go 1, kill that. I think we want to do this one. So let's move here. Let's go ahead and roll our katana. Let's re-roll that because that was definitely 2 wounds. Alright, we got a surge. Cool. So we will do that. Let me double check something on the surge. I want to see if I can just move into... Okay, so if I overkill, I wonder why I was calling it surge. It's overkill, yeah. If you take the free move, do not take any additional actions in the room you have left. It is possible to have multiple. Okay, so we can move for free. We do not take any additional actions in the room you have left. Alright, so then what we will do, I mean, we definitely could go here, but I think we're not going to be greedy. I think we're going to go 1 to here. So we want here, kill a zombie, moved here, did the surge, so this is 2, and then 3 will come back here, and then we will just heal 2. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Let's go ahead and search. Oh, an assault rifle. So you may perform a ranged attack on a zombie up to 2 rooms away. I think that using ranged weapons in this game is more beneficial for the person with the radio. Let's put this... Where's going to be our next... Let's put this over here. Because that'll be where our next objective is for the helicopter. Alright, and... So that's going to be blue. So we will add 1 here. And we will add 1 here. Alright, so that's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's go ahead and draw a card. Alright, and then it'll be the teenager. So the teenager has a lot of stuff she needs to do. Let me read. So we're on frequency 2. Let me read the radio and see how I drop it, if I can drop it. The player needs to be in the same room as the radio token to pick it up, which we already have. Any player may drop the radio in a room at any time. Players may give or take the radio to a player in the same room as them. So we can give the farmer it. We'll definitely give him permission to do that, or give permission to her. All right, so let's do that. So we were on frequency number 2. She is going to move 1. Do we move there? Or do we want to shoot a zombie? Let's shoot a zombie while we're at it. Let's move 1 to here and shoot this zombie. And we'll go down 1 ammunition. And then the second move is we will come here, we'll heal 2. She will give the radio marker to the farmer. She will turn in the helicopter token, so we'll go to objective 3, and this will go now to the final part we need to fix the helicopter. She also has 2 supply markers, so we will increase the barricade totally. We'll do objective 1, or supply 1 here, and see what we get. So we get a grenade. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and take that, right, because that's always good to have. And then let's go ahead and drop the second cache here. Let's see what we get. Now, a battered bat. Or, sorry, no, a barbed bat. Grand Slam. If you roll a... Let's see, this would be called no additional effects. So, just the normal skull, right? During a melee attack, you may take 1 wound to convert the skull into a overkill. Well, she could take that, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and take that for now, right? Like we said, of course, is the cache is what's going to be last that we probably try and do. So I think her third move would be let's go ahead. I really like those cache things, So let's go ahead and move over to here. Alright. And the revolver's getting a little heavy on her. Let's aim that back up. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we do for making noise. Frequency card, great. Let's go ahead and put this, and that's going to be for 2 ammo, so that's going to help the farmer for sure. 2, 3. Let's go ahead and put this right here for the farmer. I mean, I could put it over there in the corner, but no, we'll put it right here. All right. So let's see here, blue. So we'll put one here. Whoops, put one here. And we will put one here. All right, let's draw a card. And it'll be Farmer Joe's turn. All right, so Farmer Joe is going to go. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2. Let's pick up the cash on the farmer. Let's also do the call to CDC, and we'll gain 2 ammunition. 1, 2. And let's go ahead and move this marker up. Okay, so we got our first objective complete. We finally got the frequencies correct to call the CDC. Alright, and I think for his third, you know, I think the teenager's actually gonna go the other way. So I think for the third action, let's go ahead and let's move here. We've got a katana, right? Let's go ahead and roll and see what we get here. Maybe we'll get a surge and clear that room out. Okay, so we got a wound. Let's go ahead and re-roll that with the katana and see what we get. Alright, so no damage, and we'll get rid of this zombie. And, okay, so that'll be his turn. Let's go ahead and see what happens as far as making noise. Ooh, an event. Place 1 additional zombie into this store, then discard this card. Alright, so it will go, unfortunately, right here. And he's considered to be overran. So, alright, so first we'll immediately roll the melee die to see if we take any wounds. Alright, so yeah, he's going to take 2. 1, 2. And then we have the burglar zombie, right? So when a player's overran, we've got to perform a drop check. So remember, on a 1 or a 2 wounds, we have to drop 1 weapon or backpack item we're carrying. Alright, so that was an overkill, so nothing. Thank goodness. And then check the noise in the green areas. So 1 will go here, and 1 will go here. Alright. So not that big of a deal. He did take a wound, 2 wounds, I think. 1? Yeah, 1. Let's go ahead and draw his card. And it will be, let's put this over here. It will be the teenager's turn. Now the zombie supply over here is getting low, so we need to ensure that the zombie supply doesn't run out, otherwise we start taking a lot more damage. Fortunately, the teenager has a grenade, so that'll be nice. But she definitely wants to get over here. We want to try and start. We're almost finished with the helicopter, and we want to start getting those ammunition caches. So let's go ahead and move here, and think what we're gonna do is we're gonna move 1 to here, or 2 to here, and then we will go 3 to here, and then we're gonna discard a grenade, right? Discard this and kill all the zombies in the store. Okay, and then roll the melee to see if we take any wounds. Alright, so overkill, so no wounds. Good job. So now the store is clear. Let's go ahead, and we've got an assault rifle, but I feel like the revolver is good right now. So let's go ahead and keep that there. Now we do have a trap. I think we'll go ahead and do that. So we can place 1 trap token armed and collar side up into a room without a zombie in this store and an adjacent store. And then obviously if a zombie lands on it, it'll kill the zombie, and then we disarm it and put it back. So let's see here. I don't really want this room getting any fuller, so let's go ahead and arm the trap. We'll arm it right there. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, let's go ahead and check to see if we made noise. Ooh, an explosion. Choose 1 weapon or item that you are carrying and remove it from the game, or else take 1 wound, then discard this. I'll go ahead and take the wound. I'm not too worried right now about that. I don't want to lose my items just yet. Well, I think we may have to. Choose 1 weapon or item that you are carrying and remove it from the game, comma, or else take 1, then discard this card. Okay, so I don't think we will take a wound, because I think we have to. Let's get rid of the bat. And I actually forgot to equip her with the bat. So, and where's her pistol? Where did her pistol go? Oh, never mind, I just can't see it. Okay, so yeah, we'll remove the bat from the game, and then make noise on the purple. So 1 here, and 1 here. That zombie's upside down. Alright. Okay, so now it's going to be back to the farmer. Let's see what he wants to do. He's got that bazooka, and this place has ammunition. Like we said, we want to start getting him more ammunition. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna move to here. We'll go ahead and do a melee, see if we can get our katana going here. Okay, so no wounds. I'll take that, and then we will move here. Right, for a second. Let's do another melee. We'll re-roll that because that is 2 damage. Ooh, and that is 2 damage. Yikes. Alright, so 1, 2. He does die. We'll also pick up the supply cache, and then I think the 3rd one we will move here to gain an ammunition. Alright, okay. Let's go ahead and see if we make noise here. Okay, so we will make noise. Skateboard. Once on your turn, discard this to use a move to go to any room. Now that is awesome. So we'll go here. And the good thing is we're not going to get overran. So we'll go here and here. And let's see here, blue. So we're gonna add 1 here, and we will add 1 counterclockwise to here, since that room's already filled up. Okay, let's go ahead and go back. I think that munition cache is going to be a pain to try and complete. We have to be very careful on our ammunition. It might be one of those things where on our last couple of turns before that search deck runs out, we just like sacrifice all of our ammunition without dying. We're gonna have to start giving weapon cards up. Alright, so teenager's turn. Well, she's definitely going to complete that last objective. Let's go here. Let's gain an ammunition. And then let's go here. And we'll complete this last objective here. Helicopter is repaired. We've called the CDC. Now we just got to get our weapons for the long trip home. Or to the CDC. So third move. I don't think we want to use it much of our ammunition. Let's just go back here again. Oh, I don't think we can use the room's action multiple times. Let's just double check. It may only be used once in a single turn. Right, alright, so, not too worried about the zombies running in too much because we have a nice barricade there. Let's just move back here for now. Because we could go 1, 2, 3 to come back there to start spinning our ammo. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we make noise. Okay, so we're definitely gonna make noise, but we got fireworks. So fireworks, discard this card on your turn and take up to 3 zombies from anywhere and place them into any rooms without zombies. So that's a good placement. Alright, so we're gonna be... Oh, so the zombie supply is getting low too. So first one will come here, it will get killed. And then, let's see here. So the zombie supply, I think what's gonna happen. So we're gonna start bleeding out. For each zombie that the zombie player is unable to add, a human player with the fewest wounds takes 1. If the players are tied for wounds, the player with the most ammunition takes 1. Alright, so let's see. I think it's simultaneous, so I don't think we can add the zombie that we kill from the trap. There's some weird things going on here, so we'll just play it like... I may be wrong, but this is how we'll play it. So we need to add 3 more, right? Because it was overran. Ugh. So we're gonna add 1 here, and then 1's gonna hit the barrier. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then. I think if the zombie goes, when adding a zombie to the courtyard, do not place a zombie on the courtyard, but instead reduce the barricade token by 1. And this reads, if a zombie must be added but there are none left, and then the barricade says, when adding a zombie to the courtyard, do not place a zombie. So I guess we'll play it where we still take the damage. So 3 more, we can't add any, so she'll take 1. She'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. That's how we'll play it. I've never had this come up like this before, but that's how it's gonna go. And I would assume that this goes down 1, even though we don't place the zombie. Okay, so that was kind of a big deal. Let's go ahead and take a card here. So we're gonna have to start, like I said, we need to start clearing these zombies out because bleeding out will start to happen. Okay. Let's go with the farmer. So we need to start giving that ammunition away. And he took a lot. Well, I think what we're gonna do is move over here, and we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna roll the melee dice. Let's see what happens. All right, so we got an overkill. So we'll kill that dude. We'll come here. Oops. For free. Let's see what happens. That's a wound. Let's go ahead and re-roll that. Alright, so no damage. Alright, so that was all turn 1. I guess turn 2, or move 2, we'll go here, and then move 3, go here, and roll that melee dice. Alright, so no damage there. Let's go ahead and search the room here. We have a first aid, so we'll immediately heal and discard this, which is nice. 1, 2, and that's the farmer's turn. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Adrenaline. Discard this card on your turn and take up to 2 additional moves. I love this card. So that will go here, and we didn't make noise, but these are starting to get full. So let's see, green, green, green. So one will go here, and then this is kind of bad. So we can't add any here. We can't add any here. So we won't add any, but this goes down 1. Alright, so let's draw a card, and it will be the teenager's turn. Alright, so all we're worried about now is the weapon cache. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna move here, we're gonna pick up the fireworks, and I think I like the assault. What I want to do with the assault rifle is I like having the revolver more, but I think what I want to do is exchange the assault rifle with the revolver, and eventually I want to give this to the weapons cache. So let's go ahead and exchange. Let's put one down here. Oop, let's put the pistol back here. We'll find the assault rifle. So the teenager now has an assault rifle. Okay. And let's see. So she will have this. Okay. And then we also have a trap. So let's arm a trap. Let's go ahead and put one on the orange. I mean, that room's not too filled. Actually, let's put it right here. Yeah, because we have that trap. Now let's use some fireworks. I'll discard this on your turn. Now hold on, let's check out the weapons cache, because this could be for supplies too. So when a player enters the courtyard, that player may drop a weapon item that they are carrying into one of the weapon cache spaces, then remove the, okay, so it's a weapon or ammo. So no supplies. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use this then. So we can take up to 3 zombies from anywhere and place them into any rooms without zombies. Let's go ahead let's take zombie number 3 right here, and let's put him into this room. Let's take this zombie, put him into room 1. Okay, and then let's take this zombie and let's put him, not too worried about the barricade, let's put him right here for now. Alright, so we use our fireworks, and now all was one turn. Like, she's been having some crazy good turns. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here. I'm going to roll the melee dice and see if we can kill that zombie. Alright, so we're going to take a wound. There's nothing I can do about that, but the zombie dies. We'll then pick up the adrenaline. And we can take 2 additional moves if we wanted to. That's a nice go. And then the bonus round is if you performed a melee attack against a zombie this room, gain 1 additional move this turn. Oh man, okay. So she moved here, and then her second move was here. We have 1 normal third move we can do. We'll get 1 from the room, and then we can have 2 more from the adrenaline. So here we go. This might be a big turn here. So we're going to get, after our third move, we're going to get 3 additional moves because of the adrenaline and the room. So our next normal one, let's go ahead and move here. And then now we're going to get 3 additional moves. So let's go 1, 2. We're going to heal 2. Right? 1, 2. We've got 1 left. Let's go ahead and get rid of this assault rifle. So we'll put this over here, and we will go up 1 in the weapons cache. Now we can get rid of some ammunition. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's give 1, 2, 3. 3. I think that's good. That's a safe bet. So let's start out here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so one last move. Where's a good place to get more ammunition? There's one over here. So let's just move right back here. Alright, so that was a big play from the teenager. And let's go into see if she makes noise. Fireworks. So that'll be blue. Since we're in the courtyard, and obviously we don't make noise, but we still have to play it out. So 1 will get added here, and 1 will get added here. Alright, so let's draw a card here. Whoops. Okay. And let's go on to the farmer's turn. I think the farmer might give up that bazooka. So I don't really want to be doing too many ranged attacks. So he's going to go 1, 2. He will heal 2. Let's go ahead and turn in a weapons cache. Increase the barricade by 2. Let's go ahead and draw from the supply deck. Ooh! Alright, so this is one of the cool things we got with, I believe this was the Kickstarter. This is a service dog. So the service dog is really cool. He comes with his own little meeple here. He has, now this has, when he makes noise, if he were to make noise, right now we're getting it as a normal card here. He has the 4 symbols, but it is Ted the German Shepherd. After you collect this card, place the dog token next to your item meeple. It will move with you as you move. When the dog is with you, you may collect items, use room abilities, and pick up objective tokens even if your store still has zombies in it. That's insane. You may also collect search cards from any adjacent store as long as the stores you collect from has no zombies. However, the next time you would take a wound from being overran, instead the dog is eaten alive. Unfortunately, I hate when pets get anything to do with pets dying. Is sad, but instead the dog is eaten alive and becomes a zombie dog. See below. Zombie dog. Place the zombie dog into any empty room of your choice. The zombie dog is treated like a regular zombie. Once the zombie dog is killed, remove it from the game. So I think what we will do So yeah, we're just gonna take this. He's a companion, so we're just definitely taking it, right? So we'll put him next to here. So that was, let's see, he was here. So 1, 2, and then we can. Let's go ahead and let's donate the bazooka, right? We'll donate the bazooka, and we'll go up one on the weapons cache. We also have another supply cache to turn in, so let's go ahead and see what we get here. Alright, we got a crossbow. So the crossbow, reusable bolts. If you do a ranged attack, immediately roll a melee die. If you roll a overkill, do not spend one. Oh, wow. Now, do we want to just go ahead and donate this? Because we really don't want to be doing any melee attacks or ranged attacks anymore. So I think we're going to go, even though this would have been nice to have earlier, I think what we will do is go ahead and donate this. So let's go ahead and donate this. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I think it's when we enter. So we'll have to hold on to it for now because we're at 2, right? Let's go ahead and just get that crossbow. Bazooka's gone. And the assault rifle is gone on her. Alright, and then he will have the crossbow for now. Right? So he's right here. Now we have one additional move with all of that. He has the radio. I think I'm going to give permission to... Let's see, we got a cache down here. And she is kind of... Oh. I think what I'm going to do... I could donate some. Let's go ahead and donate some. Let's keep the radio. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to donate 4 ammunition. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 7, and we have to get to 13. So that's 6 more. Let's see, the service dog. Oh, I'm so glad we drew this. You may collect items, use room abilities, and pick up objective tokens even if your store still has zombies in it. You may also collect search cards from any adjacent stores as long as the store you collect from has no zombies. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to go here. Take the service dog with me. And yeah, that's a nice setup. So we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Let's go ahead and see if we make noise. Alright, so we got a frequency, right? It's going to be the orange rooms. Okay. So we're not going to make noise. Let's go ahead and put that here. So what'll happen is one will go here, land on the trap. That worked out. It will die. And then one will go here. Okay. So that definitely works out. Now another thing that came up is we called this CDC. So I'm playing it as, even though we completed the objective, I don't know if that's still in effect, but we'll play it like that. And it obviously works out right now, right? Because when the farmer gets up there, he's going to be able to get some more ammunition. So, okay, so let's go into the teenager's turn. So she's going to move 1 to here and heal 2. 1, 2. We can donate some ammo, so let's go ahead and do that. We're at 7. I could go 8, 9, 10. So let's go 8, 9. Let's go 2 more. Let's go 3 more. Let's go down 1 more. So we're going to donate 3. 1, 2, 3. So we only need 3 more. Okay. So she's not doing much of anything right now. So I don't want her to die. And the barricade's cool, so I think, I mean, we could go 2, 3, right? And hope for a surge, but I don't want to risk it yet. So we'll go 2 and then 3. We'll just land there. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Oh, a submachine gun. Spray and pray. If you perform a ranged attack, you may instead spend 2 ammunition to kill 2 zombies in rooms adjacent to you. So, yeah. Let's put that there for now. And that's going to be green. So, ooh. It's going to get close here. So instead, the barrier goes down 1. And then green will go here. Alright. So she'll draw a card. Okay, so it's gonna be the farmer's turn. So he's getting low. Now the cool thing is we have the dog. We could pick up some things here. Oh, so okay, cool. Use rooms abilities and pick up objective tokens. Collect the items even if the store has zombies. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go 1 here with the dog. We'll do our melee. We have the katana, right? Let's go ahead and re-roll that. Ooh. So we're gonna take 2 wounds. 1, 2. Ooh, that's close. Okay, and then this dies. And then what we'll do is, since there's zombies, we have the dog, we can still take these. So let's go ahead and use this to heal 2. So that works out. 1, 2. We'll take this and we'll gain 3 ammunition. 1, 2, 3. And that was all 1 move. Second move, we'll move here. And then third move, we'll move here. We'll donate the crossbow to the weapons cache. Awesome. So that's our third big objective. And then we will donate 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3 to complete the third objective. And obviously we are victorious if we complete all 3 objectives. So that worked out great. I'm so glad that we got the service dog. He ended up saving the day for us because he allowed us to get the ammunition from the frequency and heal up even with those 2 wounds we took, and we were able to really use him. Like, he came out exactly when it's like in the movies, right? Like, dogs are usually like do like, you know, superheroes, or they always help at the right time. So he really helped us. So that is really cool how that ended. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna try and start incorporating more of the solo playthroughs. I've got a lot of games that I said I've been trying to get around to the table. I also have some hero clicks I'm practicing for the World Championship next weekend, so that's gonna take up some time too, but I wanted to get this in here. Hope you guys enjoyed Tiny Epic Zombies. This is a great game, and honestly, like, you know, I really like Tiny Epic Galaxies. I recently got the expansion and I really enjoy it. However, this Tiny Epic Zombies, it's so much fun to play solo, because it is, most of the time I lose, right? But this came down to the wire and we ended up pulling it out. So it's definitely worth all that, you know, in a game. This, if I were to tell somebody to go out and buy an awesome solo game right now, especially with Halloween coming up, this would be the #1 game I would tell anybody to get, because it's not only, you know, for solo, it's extraordinary, but also playing with other people, which I don't get to as much, is just as much fun. And then you add in the being able to use let's look at the farmer. So all of these guys, they turn into zombies, right, on their backside, and you can choose, as a zombie player, you can play against other people and you can use their abilities. So for instance, the normal generic ability that you use in solo play for the farmer zombie is, when players perform a melee attack, if they roll a 1 wound, they also lose 1 ammo in addition to taking the wound, right? But then they have all these extra horde abilities they can do. For instance, they level up immediately. So 1, 2, immediately draw new search cards to fill your hand to 4. 3, 4, immediately draw new search cards to fill your hand to 5. Also add 1 additional zombie to the first store you add a zombie to. And number 5 is immediately draw new search cards to fill your hand to 6. Also add 1 additional to the first door you add a zombie to. So the farmer zombie is crazy with just getting his hand bigger, his hand size. You know, the zombies try and defeat the humans when you have other people playing as zombies. So that's really exciting, and there's so many different characters you can play as. Like, the replayability on this is just spectacular. I hope they come out with expansion with a lot more objectives. The objectives over, I think there's a total of 9 or 12. Let me check here in the book real quick. Yeah, 9 objectives. So easily they can do more objectives alone as an expansion. But I think this is really good. It's thriving for an expansion already. There's so much more they can add to it. Maybe adding different malls, different vehicles, maybe adding a helicopter, right? And then you can, I don't know, pick somebody up when you move or something. That would be neat. Things like that. But this game is great. You know, I totally recommend this. Recommend this for solo play a lot. It's got so many different game modes, so go out, look for this game. It's great. I own all of the Tiny Epic games up till now. I just got Mechs about a month ago. Not too keen on it, but I'm giving it more chances as I play it more and more. But you know, I love the Tiny Epic series. So we'll end this for now. Thanks for watching. I hope to get more playthroughs out and get this video up as soon as I can. And until next time, this is the McClix signing out. Have a good night.